Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Stacey. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Today I am bringing you this look that I have on right now. It is a really fun look, I think, for spring because it incorporates purple and pink and sparkles, and I just created this halo eye for you guys using an Anastasia palette and a new Dose of Colors pigment. I had so much fun creating this look, although it took me way too long to film it, but I'm very happy with the final product. As always, all of the products I mentioned will be listed in the description bar down below. I will also have my social media links if you want to follow me, and you know the drill. If you like this tutorial, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching.
Okay, so I'm going to start by putting this Benefit Porefessionals on my face, mainly in my T-zone and on my cheeks, because I want to minimize the look of my pores. And then for the rest of my face, I am going to go in with this NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is a super nice primer, especially for a drugstore price. Then I'm going to go in with this Sephora concealer to color correct. I haven't tried this one out yet, so I wanted to finally give it a shot because I really do suffer with a lot of redness on my cheeks, and it's always nice to try to help cover up any blemishes you have. So I'm just dotting this on. The only thing I think I don't like about this is the applicator, because you have to go back into the tube so many times, but honestly, dabbing it onto your blemishes is kind of helpful. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender, and then before I put my foundation on, I'm just setting this with a very light coat of the Laura Mercier setting powder so that my foundation and the green color corrector don't mix together at all. Now for my foundation, I'm going in with Nars Sheer Glow and the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation. I add a little bit of the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth because the Nars Sheer Glow oxidizes on me a little too dark, so I like to lighten it up, and I'm just blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Then for concealer, I'm going in under my eyes right here with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer. I like to use it with a brush personally, but it's a very light color, so I like to center that under my eyes to help brighten the area. And I'm also going to put a little bit on my forehead, down my nose, and chin to help even out my face. Then my other concealer is the one from Sephora. It's a bit of a darker color, more like my skin and foundation color. I want those to mix together because just the Makeup Forever one is a little too light for me, and also I still like to get a little bit of extra coverage on my cheeks because of the redness I deal with. And once again, blending it out with my damp beauty blender. I absolutely love this thing. It is one of my favorite beauty tools. And then I'm going to set my under eye with the Laura Mercier setting powder. I really love this powder. It is always my go-to. I'm just using this on a Morphe E48, I believe. This is my new favorite setting brush. Then off camera, I just did my eyebrows and one eye. And to start my eye, I'm going to go in with Sherbet. I am using the Anastasia Self-Made palette, and I'm going to be using Sherbet on this E27 Morphe brush just to create my transition and somewhat of a crease color. I am putting that on my eye just in a nice wash of color, nothing too dark. I just thought it was a really nice color to use for my transition with this look. And then I'm going in with deep purple on this Morphe M433 brush. This is a really great brush for doing your outer V. I am starting with a very light hand because I want to build up the color to the intensity I want. And once I get the outer corner as dark as I want it to be, I am going to go into the inner corner with a much smaller flat shader brush and just start brushing that in and kind of connecting the two, because this is going to be a halo eye. So I want the inner and outer corners of my eye to be the same color, and then I'm going to be putting a lighter color on the middle of my lid. Then I am taking the Morphe E433 again, and I am just kind of helping to blend these colors together, make the purple a little softer, not as harsh, and then once again going in and building up that color. It's kind of you just need to go back and forth until you get the colors to match on both sides, and it requires obviously a lot of blending, and that is what I was doing again, just to blend all the colors together. Then for the middle of my eye, I'm going in with this Dose of Color Eyedeal Duo Pigment in the shade Shell. It is this beautiful, like, goldish pink color, and the pigment worked really, really well. You put down this base first, which is really, really tacky, and then with a flat brush, I am just picking up that pigment. And you don't need to wet the brush or anything. The base of the shadow is tacky enough that, as you can tell, the sparkles really stick to it. So once I have that to the desired color, and I kind of put that pigment all over the base I put down, I'm just going in with that dark purple shade one more time, just to make sure there are no harsh edges and to make everything look really seamless. Then I'm taking the shade Buttery just to kind of put a highlight underneath my brow, just to differentiate from the shadow in my brow. Then I'm going in with metallic Plum under my lower lash line. I'm just taking this on my smoky liner brush from Wet n Wild. It's my new favorite tight lining brush, and I put this on and realized this was super, super dark and didn't really look that great with the look. So after I put that on my bottom lash line, I'm going in with Sherbet, and I'm just going to blend that out as much as I can and try to soften up that metallic purple. And then once I do that, I'm actually going to go back into that deep purple color that we used on the lid, just to kind of add back a color so that it is a bit more seamless. And in the end, I did like how it ended up being a little bit smoky on the lower lash line. Then I'm just going to put a coat of mascara on my lashes, and off camera I put on some House of Lashes lashes in the style Boudoir. And then I'm going in with this MAC Chromographic pencil. I forget what shade this is in, it'll be in the description bar, just to brighten up the eyes. Then to contour, I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm taking the coolest tone in the palette to contour with this Wet n Wild brush. This is just the Wet n Wild contour brush. It has a really nice angle and worked beautifully for contouring. These brushes are so soft. Then I am going in with Hot Mama. This is a blush by The Balm, and I'm taking this on another Morphe brush. I believe this is the E3, and I'm kind of just dusting that back, starting at the apple of my cheeks, going back to my hairline, and then I'm patting the product into my cheeks to get more color payoff. Then I'm taking this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer on my new favorite Morphe bronzing brush. I believe this is the M523, and I'm just adding a little bit of bronzer to my cheeks for some warmth. And then I'm taking the Mercier setting powder, and I am just doing a light bake because I really wanted my contour and my bronzer and blush to be very, very clean. So I'm just doing that on both sides, and I'm just going to let that sit on my face for a little bit while I take a duo fiber brush and just bronze up my forehead with that same Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And then I'm just going to dust off that setting powder with this Real Techniques powder brush. And then I tried out a new highlight today. This is the Shimmer Brick in Radiant from Makeup Revolution. It's super affordable, only $7. I got mine at Ulta, and I'm using this on a Morphe M510. Yes, girl, that highlight is super bright and I'm loving it. And then I'm just using my fan brush to add a little bit of highlight on my nose and forehead and kind of around my brows. Then for my lips, I'm going in with the Kylie Lip Kit lip liner in Candy K, just because I thought this would be a really good lip liner to use, because I am going in with a Anastasia lip gloss today. And I just thought I would line my lips just to make it look more defined. And I'm just kind of filling in my lips with this lip liner because I feel like that helps the gloss stick to your lips and stay on a bit better. And then I'm going in with this Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Kirsten, and that'll do it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
like seaweed. Concealer. Let's go and some concealer. You really just want to like take a picture and be like behind the scenes. It's like you're levitating. There's bugs everywhere. Quiet on set.